So, welcome to the first episode of Faction Wars, and I will post a map just so you guys can understand what is going on. And basically, on the left-hand side of the map, you'll see an arrow. That is what this battle is. So you've got the two attacking factions, two defending factions. I'll go over the rules first, just so we're all clear. Territories on the map do not represent the amount of settlements you have. It is purely determining who you border. So for example, I am in the purple in the top right. I have 2 regions, but only 1 settlement. And there's 4 phases of these settlements. The first one, you can't get anything other than units that are below 500 cost, with the exception of your general. Second settlement, you can get anything other than your OP unit, your custom unit, the OP unit being on the list when you make your own faction. In this mod, there's a list of OP units you can choose from. Examples include Skiratai and Longsword Cohort. I'm a bit sick, by the way, just putting that out there. And the 4th settlement, you can get your custom unit, which you make completely from scratch. So, if the attackers win this, Sniper over here, this faction like a Star Wars symbol, will have 2 settlements, meaning he can get any unit other than the OP unit and his custom unit. He is themed after Rhudaur from Lord of the Rings. We got the Iberian faction over here, featured in the most recent battle replay. Illyria's faction, this guy, the Hood, and he is themed after his own sort of thing, Arcadia, and also helping with General Random with the Green Banner, with going for a Bronze Age theme on all his units, though they aren't renamed yet. And I will say this is medium funds siege. This is week 2, I didn't do week 1 earlier, as I said, I'm sick. So week 1 was small funds, week 2 medium funds, week 3 large funds. So I will make a cut into when the battle truly begins. Wasn't really needed much of a cut, as already combat between the slave slingers and the stage troopers going to burn the tower. Artillery knocking down the walls, siege towers coming up. It's a brilliant shots, actually. They may be in loose spacing, but it is also the sword side, so there is no missile block chance on this side. I mean, these cheap slingers can get quite a few kills. As, like I say, it's medium fun, so there's more value than what would normally be. We got some Arcadian levies moving up. Arcadian Vigilets. Gonna sort of hold the front, and allowing the Arcadian levies to get javelins off, is what I'd expect. These towers are not moved. I'd imagine that is because he is in his ballista over here, manually taking down the wall, although he won't move now because these towers are sort of blocking the ballista at this point. Well, we don't. Nope, he's still shooting. He's still going for it. It's a bit of an awkward angle, but he thinks he can pull it off. Let's see, wavering, gonna kill that unit. We've got the battering ram right here. Assuming they'll go knock down the gate at some point, preferably when it, and then you'll go in the gatehouse when it's neutralized. I'd hope they'd knock down the gate, then go in once it's neutralized to stop the oil. What we got here? Some Arcadian bow women hiding in the trees. These are Kimberries, by the way. Just will say. We got some spitters, some slingers. Since he's Iberian, he does not get any archers. He's gonna have to try and find some good angles with these slingers in order to, get their value. I just realized I did not post army comps, so I'll post them on screen now. Obviously, the unit cards are not representing vanilla units. These stage troopers did get the job done, though they did take quite a few casualties. About 60%. Or something similar. I can't do math. Whatever. Wall is going down. Oh yeah. We've got some good shots coming in here. From the, oh, Arcadian bowwomen, that's where they're from. Shooting at the blade maggots. They're in loose spacing, though as an Iberian faction, they're not exactly the most resistant to missiles. Especially if they have to run away and show their backs. They're very slightly out of range, not really getting full volleys. He's trying to archer dodge. That should save most of his unit. He's got a lot of units back here. Especially, I don't know what the cavalry's doing here, the Judex packs. I imagine he was scared of a guerrilla deploy. Maybe didn't know none of them had guerrilla deploy, or they do and he was expecting it. But there's the Judex packs. It's an Italian noble campaign, just to clarify. Arcadian levies are the Roman levies from Empire Divided. Rome, basically starting. Oh, slingers and Arcadian bowwomen gonna take the fight. Don't think I'd take that fight if I was on the defense. They've killed one of each slinger, lost 2. Nope, they've lost 3, so negative fight, but only by 1 person, so shouldn't be too much of an issue. And Furrier spears. Actually, Illyrian ones. Looking at these stats, yeah. Maybe he has renamed them. As you can see, though, it's very much a Bronze Age sort of look. Bronze weaponry. Using some very primitive gear. He's got some better troops back here, like the Stati. Face paint. More like cow leather shields. Bronze armor. We got up here. Sieg Caterpillars. He's Elite Slinger. Wonder what they're doing so far up. Guess they got enough for the challenge, have they? Only defending missiles for general random appears to be 2 slingers and a big peltist. Arcadian bowwomen. Cavchin is on the move. Okay, only 2 missiles for Illyria, but it is medium funds, so perhaps he would prefer to go more infantry heavy. Now, the battle is becoming slower. I wonder if I need to make another cut. I wonder. Because nothing's really happening. We'll 3 times speed it for a minute. Just to wait until he gets down those walls. But this would also be a good time to mention that I've forgotten the rules in the first part. Current rules mean you can only bring 3 maximum missiles. So, if you don't see 4 missiles in every army, that's why. It's maximum 3. Oh, are we going in? Are we going in? We are going in. Tanking javelins of the stage troopers. It's much worth it. Here comes the Rhudaur swordsman. They're gonna charge? Yep, they are. Alright, well, that's the first combat. Got some Arcadian Vigilades in square. Perhaps trying to get some peeler angles off, but there's nothing really of peeler nearby on these levies. I'm trying to combat the swords of Rhudaur. Oh yep, charging both units to utilise that charge bonus to its maximum effectiveness. Forming square again. It's going to need something other than Vigilades to hold this front line. They won't hold forever. Ah, Ferreira spears. Ah, that's easy. Yep, his teammate. That's what he's waiting on. Look at this angle. See all the sling stones firing overhead. Arrows now. Oh, they're withdrawing, both parties. Clearly neither side happy with the way that engagement was going. Sending in a fresh Rhudaur swordsman now. It's once again still showing its sword side to these Arcadian levies here. It's javelins going in. Slingers opening fire. Gonna do that continuous sustained damage against even the lowliest of troops will be fine due to the funds being medium. Slave slingers attempting to return fire, maybe? Perhaps he hasn't got guard mode on because they are slowly walking into combat. Freya Spear's just been annihilated, Jesus. I mean, I guess that's what you get when you fight half naked. They are trying to get the javelins off, to be fair to them. But on this front line, it's really only Vigilades. Oh, the unit wavering. It's getting to bring up something a bit more substantial. So since this is Arcadia's defense, they can't bring anything more than 500, so it's really just a lot of Arcadian levies. The attackers certainly have an advantage with Christian being able to bring more expensive units. We've got Hexbearer. What's this? What's a Hexbearer? Like I was saying, Christian can bring better units than anyone else in the field, meaning his army might be smaller, but it's going to be more elite. Like I said, we've got Hex Bearers here, fully modified, as you can see. Dual-wielding weapons, some got daggers, they got showtells. Massive unit description. I'm not going to bother reading that. Sorry. Oh, Slingers opening fire onto the Hex Bearers now. Probably a good target because the Fear is going to do a lot, especially against his lower end troops, especially that curse as well. Speaking of which, I'll look at gen abilities. We've got Rally General, so Commander, probably to counter the Hex Bearers. Oh, hello! We've got some Pyrannodine Nobles. Okay. So they took out the Ballista crew of a levy, and now the Rhudaur General, which is a strategist, is now having to fall back because of the levies. It's pinned up on this hill. Reinforcements even arriving. Arcadian levies versus the Blade Maggots. The Blade Maggots should have that easily, but we'll watch the charge. He doesn't lose spacing, so he's not lost optimal either. No counter charge. So I think that's going to be into that Arcadian levy and its rearguard actions. It won't last that long. But how's the General doing? Yep. General is propping up this Arcadian levy. No shield wall. Probably uses Peeler, meaning the Pyrannodine Nobles can get away with doing this, though it's not the best environment for them. Slight breakthrough on the front line here, but also routing. That's the Hex. 100 men routing like that is insane. Though, I'm sure he has plenty more of where that came from. Loads of Rhudaur swordsmen here. Rhudaur Spear Levy coming up. Skitterbug's going to chase away these Arcadian levies. Yeah, they stand no chance with that 60 melee attack. Not a chance. Arcadian bowwomen trying to provide some covering fire for their retreat. Or turning at just the right second there. Skitterbug's such a good unit. I've faced them many times and they're an utter pain in the ass. God damn it, Christian. Oh, yep, this is going to be the end of the Arcadian levy. Though, how many casualties of the Skit? Look at these kills. It's got to 38 immediately. 42 now, 47, 49, 50. Jesus. Bowwomen not really firing up. Is this the firing, but they're not? Ooh, that's not good. Judex Pax, the general himself, strategist general. Gonna see if he can respond, maybe? Pyrannodine Nobles coming down the hill. Where's... Okay, this is also a commander general for the defense. So both sides have one strategist, one commander general. Which is completely fine, especially due to the low morale on average that everyone will be having. Back to the front line, we're looking at Arcadian levies being absolutely ravaged by Blade Maggots, Slingers, Rhudaur Huntsmen. So there's still Vigorlays on the field, which does surprise me. But you're going to need some of that Hastati coming up now, because there's not enough Arcadian levies. Look, this is completely open once that Vigorlay goes down. This way is very open, though there's a full Arcadian levy there. Rhudaur Spear Levy coming forward now. Not really anything of more quality there, probably worse, but they're more survivable, and that might just be what they need. Throw Spears being caught out by the Blade Maggots. Arcadian levy's now going in, cycling out. They're going in now. I don't think they'd win this. Looks like both generals deciding to leave each other alone, both the Pyrannodine Nobles and the Judex Pax. Arcadian levies coming back from routing. But this is certainly not a favourable engagement on this hill here for the defenders. And being with already less funds, that's certainly what could cost them the game. Yeah, like I said, losing decisively. Rhudaur Spear Levy and Blade Maggots provide a very deadly combination here. That defensive spears alongside the more aggressive Blade Maggots. he's going to need some support from General Random. There's a picked Peltus General. That is big, because any sort of a really elite unit, or if the General wants to get involved, maybe he'll use it on them. 4x hoplites. These are, looks like, just with shield wall and a hoplite wall. More skitterbugs in reserve. Loads more Rhudaur swordsmen ready to go in. Just going to keep from routing. Bound to power now shifting in favour of the attackers. Front line is wavering. It appears the Hexbearers have all died. Not great micro on them. Bowwomen being bested in the archer fight by the sea caterpillars. Yeah, they're not going to be able to stay in that. Here's a flanking counter-attack is being led by the Arcadians, what's left of their army. General Random needs to get in there. Bronze Age people. His ally from Britannia, as seen on the map earlier. Rhudaur Huntsman moving over now. Being guarded by a couple swordsmen and a skitterbug. Maybe a spitter coming up as well. Oh, there's no spitter in there. Broken through the front line here. Starty lining up 2 layers to protect the slingers. Arcadian bowwomen should probably form up over here, maybe. Or here, try and get some shots without being exposed to the slingers of the attackers. But here's some Rhudaur Huntsmen shooting at the slave slingers. Won't be brilliant. Here comes a Starty to try and hold back the inevitable. Blade Maggots losing decisively. They are under arrow tower fire and they're tired. Minus 20% on their melee attack, morale, and speed. I don't think melee defense is affected. And they're even wavering, look at that. Attacked in the rear by what? Is it this unit that like went around and hit him? He's trying to break them out now. That does expose them to the slingers and the bowwomen. Judex Pax looking like he might want to make a move onto the archers. No. Christian's General moving in here. Arcadian Levies trying to put up a final stand there. The centre looking weaker and weaker. Can't lie, Arcadia's really being baited by their ally. I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad. Blade Mag's now wavering. Fairly expensive unit. And without Chevron. Especially by medium funds terms. Arcadian bowwomen once again being forced to withdraw. Slave Slingers still putting up the good fight though. Still shooting away at the Blade Maggots and the Swordsmen. I wouldn't even shoot these guys now. They only have 20 ammo, which is 5 less than normal for a slinger. And they're greatly survivable. Starty winning on the front line. Starting having charged by the Rhudaur swords. I don't think they're gonna last. Yeah, look at the drop now. That charge was 24 charge of the 40 attack. Yeah. There's an exhausted unit in there, but it's very small, so it'll have a minimal effect. Oh, taking the big one out. Maybe he's determined to do another cycle, using the exhausted one as a placeholder, as an anvil, I guess. And here comes the Blade Maggots. Yeah, that'll do it. Ooh, they're taking a peel fully back, actually. Coming on again, braced for the charge, but bracing isn't going to help. The defenders need something really big to happen here. The Judex Pax is an immensely powerful cavalry unit. It can easily beat the what's left of the Hereditary Nobles, though it does have support. It could very easily kill the Skitterbugs, the Huntsmen, the Swordsmen, but not all at once. He needs to try and use this general and find an opportunity, otherwise he's not... It's as if he was listening to me. In the future, here he goes. Arcadia still putting up a final stand on the right flank, about to be shot at by the Huntsmen of Rhudaur. Though they do have their own support from an Arcadian bowwomen here. This one in pretty good strength, pretty good numbers, getting the sword side on the skitterbugs. Ooh. This is a great target. Skitterbugs are even more expensive than the Blade Maggots. Starty's still holding the line here. Quite impressed of them. Let's do a quick stack comparison. Oh, that Starty has an axe. Alright. Axe weapon. Okay. The Arcadian levy, like the Roman levies from ED, because that's what the Arcadian levies are, just like basically his Starty. Only slight differences in morale, melee defense, and charge. Chevron the Bowway. I don't think it's the first Chevron of the game, except for the Arcane Levy that got the Ballista. Unless I'm tripping. No, it doesn't look like there's another Chevron on the field anywhere. Some may be close, but none of them exact. Here comes more Hastati. Illyrian Marines here. These guys need to make a move. Javelin is going to be their best weapon. Picked Peltus Gen should probably move up, maybe. There's slingers here that could slowly whip them down. Here comes all the Rhudaur Huntsmen are getting inside, nullifying the effect of the Judex Pax and its tiny escort of 40 levies. It's not looking good for the defenders, though it's certainly winnable. They're starting need support here, they're gonna lose. What support do they have? There's 2 Thracian warriors in the back here, actually. They got shock infantry. Wielding their bronze 2-handed axes, actually. Very interesting. Okay. Well, nonetheless, one of these Hastati needs to go left. One of them needs to come to these slave slingers. Well, he might be wavering this. There's still plenty of healthy Rhudaur swordsmen in the fight. Judex Pax and this levy. Trying to form a rearguard action over here. Judex Pax gonna farm this unit probably, I'd imagine. Take it off the field. Less infantry. We got here 2 blade maggots. No, blade maggot and a skitter bug. That is a huge problem. The more Iberian infantry there is, the more Hastati they're going to need, and they're running dangerously low on Hastati. Though Swordside is being shown here by the Rhudaur swordsmen due to this unit routing. So long as their morale holds, they should be okay. And actually the whole front line showing Swordside. Even if it's shooting at the routing ones, any inaccuracy is accuracy here with them showing Swordside. Nope. Rhudaur was noticed, and they're moving forward. Just pick Peltus General, moving to the side. 2 units for Hastati. This should have been moved over about 2 minutes ago. Don't stop! What are you doing, man? There we go. That's gonna be... Yep, that went as well as I thought it was gonna go. And now they're gonna recharge the front line and attempt to break it. Shooting at the Arcadian levies, it's not really worth it, is it? Judex Pax going back inside after slaughtering the Rhudaur swordsman here. Around our nobles looking to make a charge somewhere. These are companion cav, by the way. They're just reskinned and renamed. Sorry for that last stop hearing. I don't know why it isn't. I did make that very much for him. But it is in the right slot, so... Maybe there's something wrong on the modding end. Looks like he's preparing to make a final stand. Pick Peltus to opening fire onto the full skitterbug. Yep, that's what you need to be doing. Though I'd probably move him a bit to the side here. Column, great sword side. The Hastati is still confident. Illyrian Marines being caught out before their javelins can be used. Oh my god, those are some long spears. Jesus. They are spears actually. But those are some long spears. God damn. You making up for something? Holding the street. Whilst this one has crumbled officially. Judex Pax. Ooh, this is really... Oh, he's going in. This is going in. This is really risky if they have Peeler. And here comes the Judex Pax. My god, they're just being sent flying. It doesn't look like they have Peeler. Oh, there's some, but not much. And this is an insane amount of value, I'd imagine. How much? Yep, look at those kills just skyrocket. Hastati sallying forth from the in a defense to try and support his allies' cavalry gen. Slingers opening fire. Yep, he's going in. Both Hastati. Where are the Thracian warriors? Here. Slaughtering some Rhudaur huntsmen. Holding back the right-hand side flank. This is very winnable for the defenders now. It's looking better. This is where it'll be decided, though. If the Judex Pax can get out of here, the Hastati needs to... It's not great territory for the Judex Pax. Oh, more people in the back. Okay, yeah. Ooh, 49. It's 2 full... Yeah, no, that's the end of this cav. That's got to be the end, surely. Surely that's the end. Paradise Nobles now going in. Yeah, that's going to be a GG for the Illyrian general there. Getting a peeler volley into the back here, killing off some of the real swordsmen, attempting to support his ally, being caught out by the blade maggots. Picks Peltus with a lot of ammo still in play here. 2 Thracian warriors still in play, attempting to run from the spitter. You might want to take out the Illyrian Marine to kill off the Skitterbug, as it's tired, meaning it's gonna really suffer from these Thracian warriors. But here's the power of the Italian Noble Cav. It's going even in this situation. Like, this is a really, really strong cavalry. If he could trade gens here, it's unlikely that he's trying to get him out. If he manages to trade generals, then that could be GG. Longbeard's winning slightly. There's this pick peltist. Any target there is valuable. The Thracian warriors, he's going in for charges once the Illyrian Marine's still there. That's the problem. If he could just smash through this one. Get out, get out, get out. Go, 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 go. Before he arrives, get out, get out. I'm in charge of the Thracian. No, it's gonna block so much of the charge. Actually, they are running right through it, to be fair. Actually, never mind. I'm wrong. I'll allow that. I'm wrong. Thracian was getting the chevron. Taking them out a bit too soon, though. Taking them out a bit too soon. I would have left them in there a few minutes longer to get the charge bonus. Judek's Pax did rout, but he's managed to run the Rhudaur General through many arrow towers, dropping its number even further from 49 to 39. Picked Peltus General might want to turn around. Just saying. Trying to get Swordside onto the Blade Maggots. Turn around! Cavalry charge! Oh no. Elo is too late. Yep. Too late, and now they'll be recharged by the Rhudaur Swordsman. Also for Chevron. And that's going to be GG. The Thracian warriors don't have it in them. Especially with the Slinger still around. Well, he's going to get another charge here, though. It's not going to be enough, I don't think. But Arcadia's last stand. Well, it was valiant. It was a valiant defense. Yeah, the slingers and the sheer quality of those Iberian units was too much for men of Arcadia to hold back. Thracian warriors getting some kills in the Noble Gen, but it's army losses. That's going to be game, and we'll look at the endgame screen, see who got what kills, etc. That is very well played to both sides. And as you can see, it's a small army, but it's an elite one. And when you have someone who just has endless swords, because no max on any unit other than missiles, it's going to be a bad day in the office. Illyria here, doing his best of his Arcadian levies, but they're just outmatched by the Rhudaur swords and whatever Christian had brought. General Random, as he's known on Discord other than his team name. Alta Stati, Thracian Warriors, both getting a chevron, so it's a good day for Big Tick ODK fans. Illyrian Marine, I wouldn't say is used properly, though he might have just used it as an emergency stopgap. Though Illyria certainly got baited. Poor Illyria. But that is a very good game, and I'll post either another game today, or I'll wait until tomorrow to do another one of these Faction Wars episodes, or I will continue with the Reaper's Faction Review series. Until then, bye for now.